So now we have the double integral of f dA over a rectangle R. And what we said was that if we regard dA as a dx times a dy, then we can do this integral in an iterated fashion, where we do the x first, and then the y, and of course x goes from a to b, y goes from c to d. But of course we could have just as well written down that dA is dy times dx. It doesn't make any difference to computing a little patch of area. So if we did that, then we'd write down the double integral of f of xy dy dx. And if we go from the inside out again, okay, that's an integral in y. Y goes from c to d. Then I have an integral in x. X goes from a to b. These give the same result. We have two paths to get the same answer. So just a few things to keep in mind about double integrals and iterated integrals. You always integrate from the inside out. So it doesn't matter whether we write down dx dy or dy dx, but that does tell you the order in which to do the integrals. Also, the order, it doesn't affect the answer, but it does affect the limits of integration. And as we'll see shortly, not always in easy ways. And then finally, the third thing to keep in mind is that each time you integrate a variable, you remove it. And so at the end, what you get is just a pure number.